Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Nityanandam. So, welcome all of you on today's after darshan, and what a powerful darshan. I hope all of you have enjoyed and received the boons and blessings from Swamiji. The moment you receive the boons and blessings from Swamiji, these starts manifesting in your life, because whenever Swamiji comes for darshan, just having a darshan of him, with the devotion that you melt down, all the patterns that you carry starts getting melt down, and you start manifesting in your life. And Swamiji himself is, if he blesses, it is going to come true. So now we are entering into the power manifestation.
Yes, after this auspicious darshan with Swamiji, let us enter into our power manifestation. And today we are manifesting the Ashtamahashaktis, the 8 powers. And we have already gone through many of them. I think in the last one, we were increasing our height. Now we'll be increasing the size of an object. So we request all the participants to get an object. It could be a pen or something of this kind. And please take a measurement of the object and note it down. Now in this power manifestation, through the third eye, you will be increasing the length of this object. So if you don't have a tape, something to measure, you can also draw the outlines of the object on a sheet of paper. And we will now be beginning this round of the power manifestation. Remember that whenever you sit for the power manifestation, it's all about your will persistence. It's not about willpower. Somebody has elaborately explained this truth. It is when you sit with persistent, when you persistence, when you decide that, whatever may come, you are going to just manifest it, whatever it is, and just continuously, persistently dropping all the doubt or impatience, whatever comes up in your inner space, and again connecting with Swamiji and remembering yourself as Paramashiva, continuously deciding to hold on to these powerful cognitions with ferociousness to make them a reality. It is actually when these powerful cognitions click inside you, when your ferociousness, when the space becomes that intense, that you see the power of manifesting. Okay, so let us now get ready and prepare ourselves to start this power manifestation. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. I hope that you have taken the measurement of the object and keep the object in front of you. Chant the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Connecting to Swamiji in your inner space, you can visualize Swamiji's form, and experience the feeling connection with Swamiji. Keep your awareness on the third eye and connect with the object. Feel the space of oneness with that object. From the space of oneness, when you connect to Swamiji and you experience oneness, even with the object that is in front of you, any command that you give, it will just listen. So hold on to this conscious intention, make this conscious will to increase the length of this object, and just let Swamiji flow through you. Just continuously remove yourself, just surrender yourself at Swamiji's feet, allowing Swamiji to manifest this power through you. So we'll be playing a oneness capsule. In the meantime, as always, you can watch and connect with Swamiji through this oneness capsule. Let us start.
प्रशक्यशाकिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे कामे कामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः सनदि पोற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்னடி மலனடி போற்றி ஆயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெருந்துரையிடம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவலம் நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோம் அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டேயும் இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணையும் பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அலவத்மம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் வாராய் அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர்ந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோம் அருள் தருவாய் கையினில் சூலமும் மெய்யினில் வில்வமும் நிறையா கடல் நீர் முடியோடு தரிசனம் அருளவா செம்பொன் மாட சித்தவை தனிலே சித்தை கவர்ந்த உன்னை சிக்கன பிடித்தேனே வந்தும் புகழ் பெறும் நான் வரை நாயகா மதியனில் நிறைந்திடுவாய் மதி உணராதவர்க்கு மதி உணர் செய்திட வான்மழு நீ ஏந்திவா அறவாடிட இசை சூழ்ந்திட நிழல் சேர நீ வருவாய் அகம் உணர்ந்திட
Yes, you can take a measurement of the object. We'll be continuing this power manifestation for some more time. Just take a measurement and see if you have already succeeded, if you see that the length has changed, and you can share your results as well. And if you have succeeded, you can decide either to increase it again or to manifest on a different object, actually to be for any power to become completely part of your biomemory. You need to manifest it 21 times on 21 different objects. So if you have succeeded on one object, you can take another one and manifest this power once more. And if you do not see a change yet, that's fine, continue to manifest. Remember, it doesn't mean that the power is not manifesting. The moment you sit for this power manifestation, Swamiji is already manifesting through you. You just need to recognize that. When you sit, remember that Swamiji is manifesting right now. The power is manifesting right now. So whatever you are experiencing, energy flowing through you or whatever, it is real. It is a real manifestation that is occurring, that is taking place. Now you just need to manifest more power. The quantity needs to increase so that you see the change. So this is where you have to intensify the space that you are holding, your intention, your decision. Decide to be more ferocious. Decide for spontaneous completion. If you see any irritation or incompletion inside, consciously drop it and visualize Swamiji's feet. Just drop that incompletion of Swamiji's feet and declare once again, as we learned in the first day in the science of Kalpataru, when you create the space for something to happen, for example, this power manifestation, you create the space that you want the length of the object to increase. So whenever there is a doubt or an incompletion in your inner space, that space that you have created is altered, it is broken. So when there is an incompletion, you need to drop it and then you need to recreate the space by once again visualizing that the power is manifesting, visualizing that the length of the object has increased. And then if again incompletion happens, repeat the process once more with persistence, continuously recreate the space and hold on to that space until you see the manifestation happen. So we'll be continuing this power manifestation for a few more minutes. You can share your results, experience, or whatever you'd like anytime. And let's continue for some more time.
காத்திடும் உத்தமத்தியே சத்குருவாய் வந்த நித்திய தாயே வேதங்கள் வணங்கிடும் ஆதியும் நீயே ஜோதிமலையிலே அவதரித்தாயே அவனியை பேணும் ஞானமும் நீயே அக்னி வடிவிலே அருள் புரிந்தாயே பூதங்கள் ஐந்தையும் ஈன்றவள் நீயே அழல் உருவாகவே ஈன்றெழுந்தாயே ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி தீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி கர்மங்களை கொன்றிட வந்தாய் நித்யானந்த தர்ம மண்ணில் வென்றிட வந்தாய் கர்மங்களை கொன்றிட வந்தாய் நித்யானந்த தர்ம மண்ணில் வென்றிட வந்தாய் தீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி தீனிலே பிறந்தவளே நித்ய ஆனந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி நித்யானந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி நித்யானந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி நித்யானந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி நித்யானந்தத்தியே நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி
Yes, you can pause this power manifestation now, and you can take another measurement of the object and see if you have succeeded in manifesting. And please let us know of your results and your experience. And if you have succeeded, or if you feel that you need some guidance somewhere, you can let us know. You can drop a message in the Zoom chat, and we'll be happy to help you to move forward with this power manifestation. And in the meantime, now we'll be moving on to our next session. And previously, we were about to start the gratitude meditation. We discovered the importance of speaking to ourselves. And here we enter into a gratitude meditation. Gratitude, so just a few days ago, Swamiji spoke about gratitude, how it is the mature attitude that we must have towards life. All the mature people approach life with the attitude of gratitude, never blaming, feeling grateful for whatever they have received, whatever life is giving them. And gratitude is much more than a moralistic teaching. Swamiji is not teaching us gratitude to make us good human beings or anything. Gratitude is the highest frequency that we can create inside us, that activates our Sahasrara chakra. And there is this story, some of you who attended the previous season may know about it, how a king who was walking in the street, one vendor, one merchant, when the king sees him, he feels like killing that merchant. And in the story, we learned that this happens because the merchant himself was having bad thoughts towards the king. Those thoughts triggered that reaction in the king. So the king, without even knowing why, he just feels like killing that guy. And certain things happen. And a month later, that merchant suddenly feels grateful towards the king. And when the king walks in front of that merchant, this time without knowing why, the king just feels very great about that person and feels like giving money and supporting that merchant. And that attitude in the king was triggered by the feeling of gratitude that merchant had. So what happens when we decide to have gratitude within ourselves? Through the law of attraction, we will start to attract and to manifest all the best things in our lives. Okay, without even any effort. If you just bring gratitude inside, you don't need to do anything. You will see that suddenly you will attract all the best things, auspicious opportunities, and so on, miracles, and much more. So with this, let us start this gratitude meditation. We'll be guided directly by Swamiji here. And we request all of you to settle down and sit comfortably. Be ready to enter into this meditation.
Concentrate on the crown chakra. Gratitude. Offer your heartfelt gratitude to your mother for giving you this body. Forget about the ideological differences you have with her. Just give your gratitude for the sake of giving you this body. Gratitude to your father for giving you the life. Give your heartfelt gratitude to your immediate family and relatives who took care of you when you were infant child, when you were baby. Give your gratitude to the doctors and nurses who received you when you came to this planet Earth. gratitude to the teachers who gave you preliminary education. Give your gratitude to all the professors who gave you higher education and professional education. Give your gratitude to all your friends who made your young age more joyful and more blissful. Give your gratitude to all the doctors who helped you, who took care of you at the time of necessary, whenever it was necessary. Give your gratitude to all your friends and relatives who gave you mental strength, right advice, through right counseling whenever it is necessary. to all the spiritual books and spiritual masters who gave you the spiritual understanding and inspiration towards the spiritual life. Gratitude to your wife or to your husband for giving you the love and security feeling in the life. Give your gratitude to your children for choosing you as the host on this planet Earth. Gratitude to every single individual who is responsible for your physical health, mental health, economical wealth, and interpersonal relationships and spiritual understanding. Remember every one of them one by one, individually, and offer your gratitude to all of them one by one, slowly.
Yes. So we hope that you had a strong experience of this gratitude meditation. And keep in mind, it is the thoughts and the emotions that you have inside that decide what you are going to attract in your life. So if you sit with yourself, even right now, you can just see what do you feel inside. Are you having any negative thoughts, emotions, or is it feeling complete and serene? Whatever you feel inside, that will tell you what you are going to manifest in the next few hours or in the next few days. And once that clicks with you and you really realize, oh yes, see, for example, now I'm having irritation inside, it means for sure it is going to manifest, let's say, through my relationships. Then once you really understand this, you will also understand the importance and the power of gratitude. When you decide to just cherish and nurture that feeling of gratitude inside, you will see that the response that people give towards you will completely transform. If you had some incompletion with someone, you may just find that for no reason, just they come towards you with a very positive attitude, and they just, they just opened up to you. And even though you did not do anything, just this shift in your inner space with gratitude will make these kinds of events happen around you. So keep that in mind. Actually, Swamiji even recommended to like pen down things that you should be grateful for every day, like a list, whatever, in whatever way, just evoking gratitude inside you every day. It will do so much good to you. All right. So with this, let's move on. We'll be entering into our next session, which is unclutching from reactionary assumptions. So since today we are learning the science of communication, one important aspect of it is untouching from this reactionary assumption, which is like all of us will know in our life how so many times we just react out of incompletion and unconsciousness, and we don't even, we don't have a complete cognition of what's going on. Even we don't know why we are reacting itself. We just do it. And somebody is going to explain more about that, how even some physical toxins that we have in our system can push us to fall for these reactionary assumptions, and how to unclutch from them. So let us come to the space of listening, and we'll be now starting this next session on unclutching from reactionary assumptions.
supernal effulgence of Paramashiva, which is eternal inside you, cannot be produced, cannot be stopped, cannot be taken away from you, but you can choose to get deluded in reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle and reactionary assumption patterns and lifestyle caused mess. Understand? The reactionary assumptions patterns, reactionary assumptions lifestyle, and the mess caused by reactionary assumptions and that lifestyle. Whether you are trying to clean up the mess or add more mess, it is delusion. Let me make it clear. The reactionary assumption patterns means assuming and reacting. Those patterns, I should call them as mala, toxins. Not only unnecessary, sitting inside you, dangerous, sitting inside you. There are some things unnecessary, but not dangerous. But there are some unnecessary and dangerous. Mala, toxins are not just unnecessary, but dangerous also. The reactionary assumption patterns, toxic and dangerous, not just unnecessary. Next. The reactionary assumption lifestyle. So, behaving this way and making decisions, becoming lifestyle. That is second. Third, the mess you made in your life due to this reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle. Understand? The fourth is the important statement I am making. Sometimes you go on adding to the mess in your life by continuing to operate based on reactionary assumption patterns, mala, and reactionary assumption lifestyle, pasa. If you are adding more and more reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption pattern based lifestyle, you are adding more and more alahala, poison in your life, and you are nicely getting by yourself. I did not utter, but you heard that word. Listen carefully. This is the most important punch. Even if you are trying to clean up the mess created by the reactionary assumption patterns and reactionary assumption lifestyle, even that will be delusion. The one and only solution is unclutching, withdrawing into supernal effulgence of Paramashivoham. Unclutching, nirvikalpa samadhi. Applying the Ishana principles, liberating cognitions, liberation principles. Yesterday's satsang, I gave a very simple method. If you just internally tell yourself, okay, I am not going to struggle anymore with this business which is torturing me, with this job which is torturing me, with the relationship which is suffocating me. I am declaring liberation and I am withdrawing. Even if you take a conscious decision, don't do. I'm not saying divorce. I'm not saying resign the job. I'm not saying sell the company. No. I'm saying decide to create an inner space for yourself where you are not constantly functioning out of reactionary assumptions. This is what I call liberating cognitions, liberation principles. Withdraw. For 2 days till, I'm not going to get involved. Let me have my space. Let me sit with supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. Let me sit with Swamiji and talk to him. The supernal effulgence of Paramashiva. Whenever you are continuously functioning the reactionary assumption mode and you are tired, demons and negative elements can enter into you, influence you and turn you against the fundamental truths. That is why first thing you need to withdraw. Apply the liberation principles, liberating cognitions. Once you withdraw, you will know why you are still in that job, why you are still in that relationship, why you are still in that career, without reactionary assumptions and suffocations. Reactionary assumptions. After withdrawal and understanding, even if you want to continue that job, that relationship, that profession, that career, you will take responsibility for that lifestyle, for that decision. You will not be cursing anyone. You will not be suffocating yourself. You will not be torturing yourself and the other person. I want to tell you, listen. Withdrawing from reactionary assumptions also will make you realize how much you act as enemy to yourself because of the poison fed by the society continuously. If society continuously calls you cheat, thief, abuser, something, slowly, even one part of you starts getting so angry, agitated, inability to defend yourself, you start drinking that poison. Listen carefully. That is why I am saying anger is like opening your door to send your army to attack, but many times when you open your doors of the fort, your fort's door to push your army out to wage the war, the opposite side army sneaks into your fort a little bit at least. That is why I am saying do not open the door called anger of your fort. Reactionary assumptions are like a fort's door. You may be thinking, no, I will get angry and send my soldiers, attack the enemy. No. When you open open, sometimes the enemy soldiers sneak into the fort through the same door, and self-hatred is enemy soldiers sneaked into your fort and sitting inside your heart, grounding yourself deeply in unclutching Nirvikalpa Samadhi will give you the feeling you are legitimate. That's the most beautiful feeling Hinduism can give to the world. You are legitimate. You are not sinner. You are not slave. Amritasya putraha. You are the sons of immortality. Manifestations of immortality. Putra means extension, manifestation, living inheritor. Not just son or daughter, living representation, living inheritor, extension. You are Amritasya putraha. You are living inheritor of immortality, living extension of immortality. Understand? I'll give you this insight. Listen to this. Remember, cognize, nothing which agitates you is reality outside. When I say nothing, nothing. Really, really, really. Anything which agitates you, I'll put it in 2-3 ways so that there is no misunderstanding due to the words. I'll tell you in 2-3 ways. Anything which creates agitations in you, reactionary assumptions, acting and reacting, all of it is delusion and illusion. This cognition will only make you more responsible because you will have clear inner space. You will have an inner space where there is no chaos. Everything is order. There is no reactionary assumptions. Understand? I tell you. You always see the result and then decide whether what you are doing is right or wrong. But I tell you, you should always see the inner agitation and then decide whether you are doing right or wrong. Reality is subjective, and from there it starts. End does not justify means, because what you consider as end is delusion and illusion. Be grounded on subjective reality. From there, when you manifest, actually I tell you, if you understand this one truth, this one cognition, today you are liberated from all delusion, agitation, suffering, pain, problems. You know, everything, all the agitation, reactionary assumption, pain, patterns, powerlessness, everything is like a small wave on the surface of you. But inside you have a deep, powerful space, Paramashanta Swarupa. absolute Paramashanta Swarupa. I tell you, Paramashanta Swarupa. Discovering, cognizing your internal Paramashanta Swarupa is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Discovering, internalizing your Paramashanta Swarupa is enlightenment. That is highest reality. That is all the powerfulness. That is most superior way of existing. That is anti-aging. One important sacred secret. The chaotic surface, peaceful, orderly core, Paramashanta Swarupa, these two are not conflicting or contradicting to each other, they coexist. Order in the chaos, chaos in the order coexist. So do not be agitated because you have agitation. Do not worry because you have worries. Don't create complication. Understand? See, if you don't have reactionary assumptions, great. If you have reactionary assumptions, remember that is also a complementing part of your order and peace and Paramashanta Swarupa. It is not contradicting or conflicting. If you realize that, you will absolutely settle down. That settling space will help you to do what is right from subjective reality.
Question number 16 from Nasra from UAE. Beloved Swamiji, first thanks and gratitude for continuously upgrading us to the next level. Would like to enrich people in my country. Please guide me. How can I be a medium to tell about you, as the religious concern here restricted and Muslim people hard to convey your powerful message? Nityananda.
Nasra understands all the jnana and vijnana, pure science and applied science I reveal to the world, is preserved in Vedas and Agamas in Hinduism. But I am beyond religions. I am available for all human beings. Your question is more with your reactionary assumptions. Just decide to do tyaga of all your reactionary assumptions and reach out to people with a tremendous compassion. Decide to initiate work sincerely with tyaga. All your reactionary assumptions will be cleared. It will be too easy to reach out, especially in the country you are living and the people who are living in that country. Just understand that jnana and vijnana I revealed is preserved in Vedas and Agamas inside Hinduism. I am rooted in Hinduism, but I am available for the whole universe, all human beings and all beings ultimately. I am available for all. If you decide to do tyaga of your reactionary assumptions and maintain your will, persistence and work, you will be easily be able to reach out. If you decide to empower your reactionary assumptions, you can go on feeling as victim. If you decide to empower your will, persistence, you can enjoy victory. Empower will, persistence, enjoy victory. Don't empower reactionary assumptions, suffer victim mode.
You associating yourself more and more with cosmos, existence of you. As I told, you have 25 faces. One face is your body. That's only one dimension of you, one face of you. Your cosmos is one more face of you. Till December 14th, start enjoying more and more this phase. You are cosmos. Because in cosmos, intense, accelerated expansion is happening. So if you connect with that, that will start happening in you also. In your body, in your mind, in your consciousness, whatever you think as you. Your relationships, your wealth, your health, your money, your bank balance will increase, your power manifestation will happen more. You will have beautiful people around you. You will have happy relationships. You will have smiley conversations, giggly time spent with friends, family, relatives, and lots of sweet, beautiful, auspicious things will be happening. I tell you. When a man feels insecure, his first reaction is sexual activity. When a woman feels insecure, the first reaction is frightening, terrifying, fear, and destroying everything, doubting everything around her due to that fear. Understand? In both situations, you just need little bit of unclutching and relaxing into the truth you are cosmos. Develop this one face in you. You are cosmos. You will see tons of your reactionary assumption based destructions will reduce. All women, if you teach your man, he is cosmos, and help him to unclutch, you will not be harassed, demanded, you won't feel exploited, you won't feel used. He will be such beautiful part of your existence. All men, listen, if you teach your women, they are cosmos and little unclutching. You don't have to shiver in your own home for that 3 days. You don't have to be shivering, terrorized, terrified. You can be relaxed. realize this one truth. At least till December 14, add in you more and more understanding your cosmos. Add everyone around you in their life also. Support them to understand their cosmos.
Always cherish pure love. Always cherish pure love. Pure love is pure tyaga. It will have tremendous patience, tremendous tyaga. Understand, listen carefully. It will never be reactionary assumption. You will have tremendous tyaga for Paramashiva, and you will have the patience for Paramashiva to manifest in you. I tell you, tremendous pure love and waiting only becomes like a pure fire, purifying you more and more and more. It's like when we make bhasma, we first burn the burn the cow dung. And that ash also again we mix with the ghee, make ball, and ash is burnt again to make it more fine. In Tamil we call it pudambodudal. To make the bhasma or to make the herbal medicines or Siddha medicines in Siddha Ayurveda traditions, the Hindu medicine, all Hindu medicinal methods use this methodology called pudambodudal. Ashes will be burnt again and again, multiple way. I had the fortune of studying Siddha traditions under some of the great Siddha doctors in Tiruvannamalai. Isaki Swamigal himself is a great Siddha doctor. And I have seen this Pudambodal, Kaluvattil Araithal, all this process I have seen. Pudambodal, Kalvambittai. When you have love awakened in you and you need to wait with patience, that is like a pure love, invoking the tyaga and fire, burning the fire and purifying itself more and more and more. Fire burning the fire. fire, burning the fire. That is what is the Kudambodudal. I tell you. I have seen in practical life more Vaishnavites raised to higher consciousness than any other tradition. The reason is the whole methodology and ambience is triggering pure love.
Yes. And a very powerful session again. And again, it's coming back to this truth. Like, what is the inner space that we are having? So many times we don't even realize that we are agitated and we are incomplete. We don't take time to think and strategize, but we just react. We just we don't take time to analyze and think. And this is what is the reactionary assumption. And here the key is really, once again, to have awareness of our inner space. Swamiji mentioned, have to be in the space of Paramashanta, the inner peace that is associated with powerfulness. Only when you are in that space, you will be centered within yourself. And an important truth that Swamiji has explained also is the space that you have inside, that is going to be the same space you'll be having when you are in action. Means the space that you have when you are sitting alone without doing anything. This is going to be the same space you will have when you are in action. So before doing anything, take some time and just see what is the space that you have inside. And if needed, unclutch. And if you can't settle down, you feel that you are too agitated, you are caught, then Swamiji told us, don't take any decision in that moment. Sometimes the wise thing to do is just not to take any decision, just wait. There is plenty of time, and even if you feel that you are going to miss something, that is fine. Maybe it is even better for you, because if you actually take a decision from that agitated space, the consequences will be worse. So we have to really imbibe this truth and keep it in mind so that we remember it at the right time. Now it is easy to remember it, understand it in the session. We should be able to remember it at the right moment in our lives. And remember to unclutch, center ourselves in the space of completion at the right moment, so that we will only manifest the best things in our lives.
Says that when you feel insecure, especially for the men, when the men feel insecure, it comes as a sexual activity. And when the woman feel insecure, she gets frightened. She wants to destroy everything. So that moment, Swami said that be in the space of unclutch. Start unclutching. If you unclutch, you will see that all the reactionary assumptions that is arising at that moment, the fear that is arising due to insecurity, will settle down. And so many times in our life, we feel insecure due to different situations, different conditions that happens in our life. So remember what Swami is sharing. Have the unclutching as your powerful tool, powerful method, technique in those situations. Only when you start practicing unclutching, you can apply these technique of unclutching consciously in your life. So please start applying the unclutching technique wherever you are, so that in big situation you'll not be shocked. You'll not be in a situation what to do. You can unclutch. As Swami shares that unclutch Reactionary assumptions is like enemy. You yourself is creating a poison for yourself. So it's like an enemy for you. And so I say that, and anger. Do not open the door of anger anytime. So now we'll be entering into the internalization exercise. So this is the time that you look into your life, dig deep into yourself and figure it out. All the situations in your life where you had the reactionary assumptions. So you have to think a lot in different situations, that incidents that happen in your life where you are having the reactionary assumptions. So this is going to be the first step. The second step is write down what was the right way in which you should have responded and complete with that situations. So we'll be taking a few minutes for this internalization exercise. So do not miss any of the situation. Whatever situation comes up, please pen down and the right way in which you should have responded for that incident. Take a moment and layer by layer, keep on digging into each of these situations. So we'll be taking a few minutes for this. So let's begin.
Yes, we have a few more minutes to complete this exercise. I just wanted to add a point, even if we think of how reactionary assumptions are connected to communication. Many times, like you may be feeling that you're trying to convey something to someone, or maybe like could be speaking in front of a group at work or in family, whatever. And so you have to keep in mind that it is the space from which you yourself are speaking that people are picking up. So if you are in a space of reaction, or with some kind of an agitation or incompletion inside, then naturally the listening of the other will be disturbed. And that moment where the incompletion is there, agitating your inner space, the person will pick up, and you will not able to produce the result that you desire through what you are uh, telling, conveying. So maybe you can also spend a few minutes specifically looking into that aspect, how it relates to the communication, how it affects your communication, how when you're in a space of reactionary assumption, how it affects your ability to communicate consciously and successfully with others. So you can spend a few more minutes and you can continue to contemplate and internalize. Yes. With this, we'll now be entering into the power manifestation. We hope that you're able to grasp and see where in your life you are functioning from reactionary assumption and what all it leads to, and that you're able to do the completion. If you need more time, don't hesitate to revisit this exercise even later to do the completion properly. If you feel that still any incident is there occupying your inner space, make sure to do the completion so that you remove all these completions. And we'll now be starting our next round of the power manifestation. So decide to sit without any reactionary assumption. In this round, we'll be increasing our own weight and making ourselves heavier. Decide to be in a space of complete inner peace, the Paramashanta, complete restfulness with powerfulness. When you are not stressed by anything, you are not agitated, just completely restful, powerful, and relaxed within yourself, within your own center. You can take a few moments consciously creating that space. It's always important to create the right space before starting the power manifestation or anything for that matter. So you can just be with yourself, unclutch from whatever is going on, and create that space of inner peace, the Paramashanta. And as I said, we'll be increasing our own weight. So in the meantime, if you also need to take a measurement of your weight, you can do so. And remember, through the power manifestation, whatever weight increase we manifest is always good. It will only make us more strong, increase the strength of our body, even the strength of the body functions, everything will be only increased. And when you are ready, just connect with Swamiji from that space of Paramashanta, the deep inner peace and restfulness, and just visualize that the power is already manifesting. See, as we said, it's neither about effort or a specific technique, but it's really about the space that you hold. So you have to visualize that the power is already manifesting as you are sitting. Visualize that your weight is becoming heavier. It's like the space that you create through this power manifestation. Swamiji will be manifesting through that space. So that's all you have to do. Just create that space, visualize that your weight is increasing. And just casually connect with Swamiji and chant the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. You can request Swamiji, you can communicate with Swamiji if you feel like requesting Swamiji to manifest, and be in a serene, restful space of unclutching. You can have your awareness on the third eye, or you can watch the oneness capsule that we are about to play. And hold on to that space, that conscious intention that your weight is becoming heavier. Let's begin.
राजाधिराजाय प्रशक्यशालिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे कामे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वैश्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः
சனடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றடி மலனடி போற்றி ஆயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெரும் துறையிடம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவலம் நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டையும் இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அலவத்மம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் வாராய் அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர்ந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோம் அருள் தருவாய் கையினில் சூலமும் மெய்யினில் வில்வமும் நிறையா கடல் நீர் முடியோடு தரிசனம் அருளவா செம்பொன் மாட சிற்றவைதனிலே சிந்தை கவர்ந்த உன்னை சிக்கன பிடித்தேனே வந்தும் புகழ் பெறும் நான் வரை நாயகா மதியினில் நிறைந்திடுவாய் மதி உணராதவர்க்கு மதி உணர் செய்திட வான்மழு நீ ஏந்திவா அறவாடிட சூழ்ந்திட திரள் சேர நீ வருவாய் அகம் உணர்ந்திட
नित्येश्वरी
Yes. You can open your eyes and you can take another measurement of your weight and see if you were successful in manifesting this power. And you can even share any experience may have had generally feeling your body becoming heavier or any clicks, any shifts happening in your inner space. Can let us know what was your experience of this power manifestation, and if you experienced any of the patterns of reactionary assumptions, agitation, settling down, healing, getting completed. You can let us know what is your experience, what your results are. And with this, we also come to the end of today's sessions. Today, we have learned the science of communication that Swamiji has revealed. And some of the main aspects is not just about choosing the right words, but what is the space from which we speak? Are we having any limiting identity, any ego? Are we agitated inside? What is the space from which are we too serious? All these things affect our ability to express ourselves, to be authentic, and our ability to reach others, to touch the inner space of other people. So now let us decide to keep awareness on ourselves, being centered, being restful, stable, and powerful within, while expressing, while communicating with others, and manifest this science of expressing consciously in our lives from today onwards. So if you have any question or doubt regarding today's sessions, you can let us know. Even tomorrow, if you come back and you have certain doubts or whatever, you can let us know. Even the other acharyas who will be starting today, and we'll be happy to respond. Tomorrow, we'll be learning about the science of completion and the genesis of our identity.
So it is really important to have the genesis of identity, the image that we carry, the 4 types of image we will be learning tomorrow. And what are the SDHG? What is self-doubt? What is self-hatred? What is self-denial? And how it starts and how it affects our whole life, and we withdraw from our life itself. And when we give up on ourselves, we give up on life. And so much of the possibility and the opportunity which is in front of us, we just, because of this SDHD, we just ignore it, we just deny it, everything, all the, neither the possibility is visible to us, neither the we just which gets blinded by it, and then we feel stuck. Most of the time we start feeling stuck because of this SDHD. So we'll be getting into what is SDHD, how to complete with SDHD, what is incompletion, and science of completion. Swami says, just if you cognize everything as liberating cognition, if you operate your whole life with a liberating consciousness, liberating cognitions, you can just get enlightened. So that means most of the time we are operating from the binding cognitions. So we'll be getting more into detail of that, how to complete. So now will be, and of course the day will be starting with the Nityananda Yoga, the 308 asana sequence. So now is this time that will be closing the day with the Purna Mantra. So let's bring our hands in Namaskar Mudra as we finish. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Param Shiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam.
Thank you all. Nityanandam.
Nityananda Paramashivoham